Hey guys, it's TMF Style. I'm Jose Zuniga, and for this week's video, I wanted to discuss how to build a foundational wardrobe. If you guys recall from my previous video on how to budget for quality clothing, I mentioned a little bit about foundational wardrobe and what it was, and that I was going to make a video specifically on it. And for this week, that's what we're going to be discussing about. Also, just so you guys know, if you guys stay to the end, I'm going to discuss how you can build your own Excel sheet, because that was one of the big questions from my previous video. I'll touch upon that at the end of this video. So building a foundational wardrobe is crucial for every man. I think once you build this foundational wardrobe, it's kind of like that aha appointment in menswear. Like something clicks and you finally realize you didn't need the latest trends or the latest designer brands. I think it's a point of maturity. Once you realize this, you actually save yourself a lot of money because you're gonna stop spending on unnecessary things. So before we keep going, let me first discuss what I think is a foundational wardrobe. To me, a foundational wardrobe is comprised of menswear staples. I will be discussing menswear staples again in a whole separate video because that in itself will elongate the video too much. I also think foundational pieces are timeless pieces. I think that a foundational piece can translate among seasons with ease. The three main characteristics that describe a foundational wardrobe, to sum it up, is it's versatile, it's essential, and it lasts a long time, or timeless. So the issue is that many blogs give you, these huge lists of 20 or 100 items that every man needs. So supposedly what you need in your wardrobe. The problem is that that list isn't really tailored specifically to you. And that's what you need to assess, and I can't give you. To give you an example, while a pea coat might be essential for somebody that lives in the north, for me here down in South Florida is not an essential, given the fact that I've never, nor do I ever see me wearing a pea coat down here in this weather. So the question is, what comprises your foundational wardrobe? What I usually do is I filter each item through 3 questions. If the answer is yes to all 3 questions, then this item most likely is a foundational piece and something you need to add to your list. Like I said, you want to build a plan of everything that you need to complete your foundational wardrobe. Once you have this plan, it's going to be easy for you to assess the cost. Know exactly how much it's going to cost you to get everything you need, and therefore you can start budgeting and saving up for that goal. So let's start with the questions. The first question is, can this outfit be used in multiple scenarios? In other words, can it be dressed both casually and formally? This is very important to understand because while a tuxedo is a staple and most likely a foundational wardrobe, it's not for everyone, given the fact that most people might attend 1 or 2 black tie events their whole lifetime, if that. So a tuxedo is more of a want than a need. You might need a dark gray suit that you can easily dress up for a black tie event if you ever need to attend one, but will give you more versatility throughout your regular week, and you can use it all year instead of just once. The next question is, can I go through my regular week and look stylish without this piece? I'll use an example. Let's talk about jogger pants. You've been seeing them a lot of bloggers are wearing, a lot of people think they're awesome. However, ask yourself this, can you look good all week without these pants? If the answer is yes, then that means these pants end up falling in the want category and not the need. And while wanting the latest trends is perfectly fine, what you need are timeless pieces that are going to last you a long time so you can start building your foundation. Keep in mind that you're just trying to build a foundation, something solid that's going to be timeless. And the final question is, do you see yourself wearing this item 2 to 3 years from now? I'll use the example that I just spoke about with jogger pants. Do you think once the hype for jogger pants is over, will you still be using them? If the answer is no, then that means it's not a timeless piece and it's not something that's going to strengthen your foundation. Just to give you an example, think about what happened with the camel phase. Everybody was wearing camel pants with suits and blazers. Now look where it's at. It was just a phase. It was just that. So you need to be very careful with that because, again, you'll end up funneling a lot of funds into this to clothing that's only going to last you 1 or 2 seasons, if that. So those are the basic questions that I usually go through. Like I said, if that clothing item passes all those questions, it's most likely something you'll need. Obviously, like the navy suit, the gray suit, stuff like that, a white shirt, a white Oxford. Those are just like obviously the most simple basics, but it's stuff like this that you need. Once you tailor your list, you're gonna wanna build that budget so you can actually accomplish it in 1 to 3 years time. Because like I said, you want these pieces to be quality pieces. You don't wanna spend, let's say, $100 just for a suit when you know that suit's probably not gonna last you over 2 years. And although it might be pricey buying all these items, like I said, if you build out a budget over a 1 to 3 year period, you can easily get to that goal. And like I mentioned in the beginning, I actually built for you guys a free free Excel sheet. I mentioned it in my budgeting video that you can easily build your own personal Excel sheet to keep track of your expenses and revenue. It's a good way to save up for menswear, and who knows, maybe you like the whole budgeting and you can save up for a lot of things in your life. It's always good to know good budgeting habits, and I'll have that link down below. If you go to my article on how to budget, I'll have that article down below. Read through it, and at the bottom I'll have a link where you can download your free spreadsheet so you can use personally. So I hope this video was informative. If it was, remember to hit up the like up button. Remember to leave feedback down below. Let me know what you think and what you think are essentials. I will be discussing staples in a later article and what exactly means for a clothing item to be a menswear staple. Remember to share this video so we can reach and teach more men. Thank you guys for watching.